Hey guys, I'm Shawn and
I'm Devin.
welcome back to another episode of Running with Rabbits. This is episode 5.
Something like that. I forget the number.
Yeah, we've had a lot of mistakes here.
We were
and
just
there,
talking about
and
that for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
what
we
number it
forget
was.
which episode. I literally just looked at the account. Yes, this is episode 5
Oh, it is?
Yes,
we did confirm that?
because the long running joke was episode 4.
Oh, okay.
You dirty bastard.
That was
That was a good one.
good. I was very proud of myself.
I can't believe you ran that for so long.
I can't believe I got you with it.
Yeah. I didn't know where we were going. I was just along for the ride. I was with the rest of the crowd.
Well, we told everybody the good news about Jesus Christ.
Our pickly savior.
The Gouda word. Why didn't I use that?
That was good. That was good.
Why didn't I use that? That's amazing.
Good old word. Look at us still running jokes from the last episode. But so you had a complete switcheroo on me. We had a topic planned, and
I want to get a couple more things done. I want to get an actual camera. We can do that. We're running off the iPhone, but I would like my phone to be able to
you have information
pull
saved.
up quick instead of searching on the computer. That's going to take me 30 minutes for one thing.
Oh, for sure.
We know how slow I am with.
I mean, there's a reason you're faster than me. That's the reason you have the computer, not me.
Yeah, but by like a couple seconds. I'm not good with the computers.
Neither am I. But you got a chat pulled up?
Yeah, sure.
No.
I forget how to do that sometimes.
But why you get that figured out?
Yeah.
It was. We have a topic that we want to bring up to y'all and just voice out about. There you go.
Yeah.
But we want to get our fine line details out because we know as soon as we release this topic and say something, there's going to be people come out and be like, blah, blah, blah this, blah, blah, blah that. And
last thing we want is slander. And
yeah, we don't want to tarnish a name that doesn't deserve to be tarnished.
And I mean, I can argue it all day long, but, it's shit that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Even though I do love pissing people off. I think that's what my purpose is here on this earth.
Probably. You piss me off a lot of days.
I try. I try to piss at least one person off a day. And
there you go.
I'm always ahead of schedule.
Well, at least you're ahead of schedule. I'm rarely ever on schedule.
You gotta do things you're good at, and I'm really good at pissing people off. It's really fun.
But anyways, you want to bring us into your topic that you're so eager to talk about?
Oh yeah. My autism has been flaring past couple days. I've been really into dinosaurs.
Flaring.
Yeah.
I feel like your autism shines brighter than the sun every day.
It does, but sometimes you know how like solar flares. Mm-hmm. It's a lot like that.
Oh, the dinosaurs segment just flared out?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, just my autism in general.
Oh.
Yeah. But I had a really good conversation last night about dinosaurs, and I was like, this would be fun to talk about. I like dinosaurs. I feel like everybody likes dinosaurs, especially everybody that has a touch of autism. You included. Cause
I enjoy a good dinosaur topic.
Well, I mean, not only that, I mean, I'm just talking about the autism because, I mean, you're friends with me, so, I mean, you've got to have it. If not, there's just something wrong with you.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, so it's
dinosaurs
got to be
cool
the
anywhere you go.
Mm-hmm. But I got to talking about the how I think that dinosaurs, or more specifically, the T-Rex is a dragon.
Because a T-Rex, a complete T-Rex skeleton has never been found.
Correct.
And they've stated that numerous times.
And I think the arms that are like this, that aren't good for anything, that makes no sense. I think they're missing the wings.
On what is supposed to be the king of all predators back in its time.
Yeah, but he's got like little short Nemo arms.
Yeah. Like that makes no sense whatsoever.
It does. How do you grab things? He can't.
And you can't tell me that he just used his mouth to move everything.
Right. He has arms for a reason.
I saw something on that forever ago.
I like how we're just assuming that all T-Rexes are dudes.
But the few like little supposed arms and claws that they find are actually the tips of the wings where they
it's like
contract
their
in.
talons. Because like
Not the talons. It'd be
claws.
the tips of the wing, or not like the far tips, but like at that center point where it contracts back in. That it'd be hooks that essentially they'd use and walk on their wings.
That actually makes more sense. Kind of like a pterodactyl, but with the things.
It was like, I mean, pterodactyls. A lot of folks are gonna hate me for this, but like the banshees from Avatar.
Oh, that Avatar.
not the last Avatar.
The blue one.
Yeah, the blue Avatar.
One. The worst one.
But
I will die on that fucking hill too.
The banshees on that their wings have hooks in the center creases of them. They fold in and they use those hooks are pretty much what they use to step on and walk.
Right.
Same as a pterodactyl. And that's what people have some people have come to believe and say that that's what T-Rexes used for their wings, and they were actually dragons, not T-Rexes.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you look at every civilization on Earth has a depiction of a dragon that looks very similar, except for the Asians. They have like the weird snake one.
Yeah. I saw something about that, and I can't. Oh, that's gonna bug me now.
Theirs looks more like the Norse mythology looking of a Jormungandr.
Yeah, the world serpent.
But like much smaller.
Yeah. But I saw something about that, and it didn't explain why, but it hypothesized why their dragon looked different or whatever. And which there's all kinds of theories as to why stuff like that is the way it is, the way it goes, whatever. But I agree with you. I don't see why the supposed apex predator of its time would have nubby little arms, because it has, like you said, it has no ability to grab, catch, or kill prey with them.
It doesn't.
Every
they serve
other
no
animal
purpose
on Earth. Take a tiger, for example. It has retractable claws to aid in climbing and catching and killing of prey. Granted, its jaws does the work. That's the reason why they have such big canines, is to puncture the throat and hit vital arteries to kill its prey fast. But its claws are how it holds on.
Right.
Nubby little arms with 2 to 3 claws on it are not catching and hooking anything.
They're not doing anything. Hell, it can't even bring anything to its mouth.
Exactly.
It's completely useless. So it's got to be wing arms.
Wing claws? It's probably
wing
what you're
claws.
looking for there.
Yeah. I mean, wing arms, wing claws. Either way, I feel like that'd be some bomb-ass wings. Pterodactyl wings?
Just caveman in it.
Lemon pepper.
In his little bachelor cave. Just chilling up.
Lemon pepper dragon wings.
Lemon pepper dragon wings.
That's the best.
If Buffalo Wild Wings does not come out with a dragon wing,
It's a giant ass wing.
yeah, you just take a solid turkey wing, just all new dragon wings.
That's
and you make it spicy as all get out.
That's perfect advertisement.
Oh, for sure.
It is.
If a wing
Buffalo Wild Wings sponsor us.
Any wing place, if you come up with this idea, we better get some kind of credit or some kind of sponsorship.
I hope it's Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would love for it to be B-Dubs.
I'd prefer them, but I'm fine with
We might could talk with Buffalo Wild Wings, the one here local.
Let's just walk in there one day. Like, hey, I need y'all to get the fuck out.
Not ask for a sponsorship, not tell them our idea, but just like walk in, like, hey, we have a podcast. I'll wish you some episodes, talk about your food, and just kind of be like a little food episode, talk about some. Order up a couple different trays of wings.
I need to be fucking with their wings.
Just
fucking with their wings.
Chilling, hanging out, talking with other customers, talking with staff. it promote their business, they'd be happy with it.
They're probably gonna look at it. No.
Yeah.
No. Who are you?
Let me go in and talk to him. I look a little more.
A little bit more professional.
Yeah. I mean, it might be the haircut, but
Maybe, I do rock the mullet.
yeah. They look at you, like, sure, dirt, go away. Instantly.
In a heartbeat. Well, I mean, kind of dinosaurs, not exactly. Unicorns.
Oh.
Unicorns.
What about a unicorn?
I don't get why everybody's thoughts on a unicorn is a horse. And it doesn't make any sense to me. It's just a rhino with one horn. And that's the original meaning of a unicorn.
Yes, if you look up the Webster Dictionary in sometime in the 1800s, the dictionary of unicorn is a single-horned rhino, which was commonly found in Asia at the time.
Correct.
But Greek mythology is what produced the image of a horse with one horn.
Oh, that was Greek? I didn't know what mythological came up with that. I thought they had the Pegasus.
They had the Pegasus and unicorn.
Oh, okay.
They had both because they're two completely different animals. But I'm trying to figure out where you get a Pegasus from. Now that you say that, I mean, a horse with wings. That's completely. That's a mammal and a bird at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know somebody is hating me right now for not knowing the full terminology of what a bird is. Because I think that's the generic.
No, well, bird is generic. There's a scientific term.
Yeah, I don't know the scientific. Don't ask me.
Avian?
Maybe.
I think it's an avian. I could be wrong.
I
did be talking on my ass.
No idea. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a scientific person.
I am. I'm very scientific.
Well, as in their terminology.
I am. I'm extremely knowledgeable on that. I'm not.
No, you're not. That's why I'm looking at you this way.
You
You are lying straight through your teeth, my friend.
Every now and again.
But
I always say when I'm lying.
At least you admit it.
I'm a very truthful liar.
Yeah. But I could believe a unicorn over not the mystic powers and if you drink its blood it gives you eternal life type shit.
Right.
But I could believe a unicorn, a horse with a horn.
It's kind of like narwhals.
Exactly, a narwhal.
Mm-hmm.
But
like narwhals.
There's a... I can't remember if it's mythological or if it's real. I think it's mythological. There's a deer in China that it only grew one horn. It's either China or Japan. It's and like I said, oh man, this is going to eat at me. I'm so bad right now. Like I can't think of any details for anything right now. But it had one horn. And that's...
It is Japan.
Okay.
Kirin. No. What's that? That's Italy.
And I could see maybe a deer or something having a birth defect because you have those
it
even
is
around here. Okay, yeah, it is mythological. They have a one-horned deer. And granted...
Which is actually more believable than their fish that lasted for centuries.
Oh, you're circling back to the first episode now.
Yeah, I am. We've gone full circle at this point. I still don't trust
I don't believe that.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Not one fish lasting through multiple dynasties and...
rise and falls of different empires.
Yes. Which, I mean... If you look at the time frame, I saw a video on TikTok a couple months back. Cleopatra was closer to having an this is going to get me canceled for sure.
Nah, say it.
'Cause I can't remember anything right now, and it is irking my soul. But she was closer to having a photograph, like picture photograph, or the iPhone than when the pyramids of Giza were built.
I believe that.
Like I said, somebody else done the work. Do not quote me on this. Based off of what science has taught us of when the pyramids were built versus when she was in control, reign, whatever, versus whenever everything else was. Like I got deep off into, I guess you'd say, space time. Somehow my TikTok got on that side, and it was like, you wouldn't believe how close certain things were until you actually look at the dates.
Mm-hmm.
And for them to be like, the Earth is 3 billion years old. I have no idea how old they claim it is. Whatever.
It's. I know it's over a billion.
Yeah, I know it's
I
over
know
a billion.
it's like 2 or 3 billion. I don't know.
But then you go looking at the dates of whenever ancient civilizations dated their stuff versus our dates, and look at everything. Everything's a lot closer than what you would actually freaking think.
Mm-hmm. Because really and truly, we know a very small amount of history compared to a lot of shit before.
Actually, I need you to look something up. I saw something earlier.
Okay, what am I looking at?
I saw a video, and a guy said that scientists have discovered the Earth was formed through vibration. I don't know if there's a quick pace page or anything like that we could look into, or just within the brief 10 minutes.
Let's see if I can find it.
I said,
Scientists have discovered that Earth generates a persistent low-frequency seismic hum or vibration, a phenomenon often described as a 26-second heartbeat. While not confirming that the planet was formed by vibration, researchers like Nori Nakata, I think is how you say that. Yeah, sure, Nakata, show this constant energy shapes our understanding of Earth's internal structure and ongoing geological activity. So it doesn't confirm that it was formed by vibration, but that tracks. I mean,
it shows that, the Earth's in motion, so
that tracks.
anything in motion is going to make a vibration.
The sun has a hum to it.
Yeah.
Every planet has a sound.
Yeah.
Which is
because it's
crazy.
Something in motion.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. We're in motion. We make a sound.
I make a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
I make a lot of
I do
sounds.
too. I'm out of shape.
I be speaking a lot of bullshit a lot of times.
Your whole life is its own sound.
You're
like Whale 42.
What's Whale 42?
I think that's the right number.
What's Whale 42?
So, I'm surprised you don't know about this. There's a whale that has been tracked. He has never been seen. Never been seen.
Oh! I know what you're talking about now.
But his moans, his calls are on a... They believe he is a form of sperm whale.
Mm-hmm. That's not Whale 40.
That is not what we're looking for.
That's Rick Ross.
Lord. Jesus. But his calls are on a different frequency from every other... I'm pretty sure it's a sperm whale. And...
Well, how do they know? They can't find it.
Based off of the level of his frequency, I think that's what it is. But...
These are just lyrics. Oh, wait, hold on.
It'd help if you spelled well right.
What? Yeah. Let's go back to 42.
Yeah, 52 hertz. Yep,
hertz,
that's
well, that's it.
Oh, that's Wikipedia. That's going to lead us in the wrong direction.
It's fine. I've written a lot of papers.
Wikipedia tells nothing but the truth, guys.
It does. I've written a lot of papers on Wikipedia.
Good for you.
And I mean, I successfully passed high school.
Okay, so it says it's 52, not 42. 52. But it's a blue whale supposedly, but he's on a different frequency from all other whales. So it's just him. He has no pod. He is all alone in the ocean, just calling out, and nobody ever call back.
He ain't made no friends.
They all supposedly other pods avoid him because he's on a different frequency, and they don't respond to him because they don't recognize him as being another blue whale.
That is wild.
They like, we've got to make another. With you not being knowledgeable of this, like I've seen a lot of different videos about it. I haven't done my own research.
I've heard about it now that I'm looking at it, but I haven't dived off into it.
Like when you look into it, like it. I guess this is my animal lover side, but like it makes you feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's all by himself. No one will ever return his call back. But it's a very interesting thing. We'll have to circle back to this on a later episode because this is like it's great. And
I've got some books about him.
I saw one thing. I highly doubt it's true, but supposedly they heard the same frequency or same call from a different place, and they think that maybe it could be his pod or whatever.
But, so another whale making the same.
Yes, same frequency because his sound is on. Is it 52 hertz, which is the noise reading?
Right.
And
what's a normal?
A normal blue whale? That I can't tell you. But it's a very odd thing to go into and like look up. Like, it's very interesting to me. That I might just be a weirdo and think that that's interesting.
That's just giving me the weight.
Yeah, that's about what anybody ever looks up.
But I wanted to know the sound. 25.
25.
8 to 25 hertz.
They thought maybe it was a birth defect. There's all kinds of theories, and some people even believe.
So he's loud as shit.
Apparently.
So he's loud as hell.
So it'd be you as a whale.
Yeah.
All alone.
I do be yelling. I do like to yell.
I can't tell you how many times I'm like, Devin, I'm right here. You don't have to scream.
Well, I have a loud voice. It just carries, and I don't have a lower octave.
That's the reason your mic is generally like 2/3 lower than what mine is.
I did bump it up by accident. Let me just go ahead.
So you're currently screaming at the audience.
Probably. But, you know, boom. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's good. I wasn't looking at it earlier.
We were trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Your mic decided to take the day off.
And honestly, did I need one? Probably not.
I highly doubt.
It would have probably picked up on that one.
I guarantee it.
It'd been fine.
But
so he's a screamo whale. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Death metal whale. I feel like that's a show on Robot Chicken or something. Adult Swim, not a Robot Chicken. That was the one show.
But if they were to come out with new stuff,
I feel like they'd do a sketch on a metal.
I can see it. I can see that on them.
It'd be pretty cool. Like a 5-second sketch. There's not much you could do with it, but it'd be something.
I mean, you can make an episode or two.
Maybe.
Not a full season, but
no,
yeah.
Definitely not. I mean, you're stretching. Definitely stretching some shit. And a lot of drugs are involved.
Oh, yeah. What's not? What comedic artist or TV show creator these days are not heavily on drugs based off of most of the stuff that's out there?
I can't think of any. I was going. I think there was some back in the day that claimed to not be on drugs.
Yeah, no, but no, there's a lot these days. You're like, you've got to be on drugs to even had this as a thought.
I mean, hell, the owner of the sober bar in Nashville. They have a sober bar. Why are you opening a sober bar? That kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, he was arrested for a DUI.
I didn't realize it was him.
Yeah.
Oh, it just said a customer. I thought it said.
No, it was the. It's like, man, I really hate alcohol. I keep getting these DUIs. It's got to be the alcohol's fault.
It's always the alcohol's fault.
Surely it's not me.
But now that we've winded down a little bit, I actually have a surprise topic for you.
Oh, Jesus.
That was given to me weeks ago.
And you have not told me about it?
Nope.
Oh,
I needed your general reaction.
Genuine.
There we go. I can't speak. Your genuine reaction to this. Because I told it would make it look better for the show. So I had to keep this one in wraps for you.
Oh,
but I know it's a topic you love. That's the best part.
Okay.
So one of our fans wants to know, what are your thoughts on the original moon landing?
We didn't go to the fucking moon. We didn't go to the fucking moon. You're telling me I'm on my fucking high horse.
I know.
Fucking soapbox.
This is what I was expecting.
Yeah,
I knew how much you'd love this.
We did not go to the fucking moon. They're lying to you. All of you, they're lying. Which is what
ever since this new moon launch, they've constantly said, we're going to be the first people on the moon.
They did say that. And they're not even going to the moon.
Numerous times.
They're doing a figure eight around the world. They went around the moon. Looked at it.
They went around the backside and come back.
But you tell me, since the 60s, I think it was 67.
69.
69.
When
69.
They didn't even have color TV.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had rotary phones. Mm-hmm. Not even push button
I'm
dial.
about to get into the fucking phones. You
You
already know what the fuck I'm about to say about the fucking phone. You telling me, fucking motherfucker in Houston, Texas, calls them up on the fucking moon, and they answer.
With no delay.
No delay, no, from a fucking landline. I go under a bridge, I lose fucking service. Fuck you. Fuck the U.S. government.
And the fact that Nixon?
Mm-hmm.
Nixon picked up a phone that was connected to Houston and connected to the astronauts and talked to them while they're on the moon, and there's no landlines, no satellite service, nothing on the moon.
How'd we get the video of them first stepping out on the moon?
Yep.
On a camera.
I mean,
Who set the camera up?
Yeah, because Buzz
Aldrin and Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
There was another one.
Buzz Aldrin was classified as the first man to set foot on the moon. Correct? Or was it Neil?
Neil.
I
think it was Neil.
All right. So, if they did land on the moon, somebody got out there and set up the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So they robbed all rights of the cameraman by giving Neil Armstrong
just for the cameraman.
Yeah,
just for the cameraman.
Screw the cameraman. Nobody needs to know his name or who he is or what he done. He did all the same training we done, if not more, because he had to learn how to work the camera.
Yeah.
And he set up the camera and worked the camera while we got out and done some hopscotch across the moon.
Yeah.
And it took a giant infrastructure to shoot the rocket off.
Right.
And they shot back off the surface of the moon with nothing there to support them and help guide them in the right direction.
And every time they're asked, why haven't we been back in so long? We lost the technology. The fuck you mean? You lost.
Yes.
You have a supercomputer in your pocket.
Exactly. But we lost the technology.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
But we still had rockets that we could shoot satellites all up into space. Mm-hmm. We have an International Space Station that travels around the world and is manned 24 hours of every day.
Well, I've always said that it was all the moon landing was a giant dick measuring contest between us and Russia.
Oh, for sure.
Because Russia beat us every step of the way in the space race. And then all of a sudden, we landed on the moon. Fuck you guys.
We won.
No. They were the first ones to send an animal in space. First one to send people in space. First one to get a rocket in space. But we somehow get to the moon first? No. We shot that in Hollywood. And you got Neil deGrasse Tyson. Fuck him. He's up there. It would cost more to fake the moon landing. No, it wasn't. No, it wouldn't. You get 3 or 4 of my buddies, an afternoon, and 2 cases of beer. We'll have it recreated.
If anybody wants to fund this project, I'm down, and we can recreate the moon landing in my backyard. I don't care.
That should be so bad.
I mean, she's going to be livid. We'll have the neighbor's dog run over and act like it's an alien.
Yeah. It'll be way more entertaining than that bullshit.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, we didn't land on the fucking moon. There's no way we did.
But yeah, I like I said, I had a family.
I was worried.
Out.
I was worried for a minute, and I was like, okay, yeah, I like this topic. I talk about the moon landing a lot.
Like when they messaged me and was like, "Hey, I need you to," because they saw our episode where I blindsided you with the house is clear story.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and they're like, "I need you to like blindside him with this topic because it would bring more genuine reaction." And they were kind of thinking that a lot of our stuff is rehearsed, talked about. It's not. Guys, I can promise y'all.
Nothing we do is rehearsed.
Either I have an idea for a topic, and because I suck with technology so much, I have Devin do all the research.
And I'm not good at that.
But Devin is willing to invest more time into digging up research than what I am. I have a wild hair. Oh, let's talk about this. I'm thinking about that. 5 minutes into Google search and I'm done. I could care less about the topic anymore. Devin will spend 7 business days on overtime every day looking up information for the topic he is thinking of.
I get really into it. Speaking of which, there's one I need to kind of circle back to.
I'm scared.
The Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, God.
But as that entire episode, I do look at it as a really long joke. Everything said in it was true. We have found the Ark of the Covenant, which is wild.
Oh, yes. That is definitely in the CIA files.
That is in multiple CIA files. But we couldn't figure out exactly where the coordinates were pointing. It does mention the Middle East. None of the coordinates match to anything in the Middle East. The closest is very, very South Africa. That's not the Middle East. The first bit of coordinates was somewhere in Colombia. Well, then we got to looking that it's a decent ways out, but fairly close to Greenland. Who wants to buy Greenland right now?
The U.S.
Trump wants to buy Greenland. Now, granted, those coordinates are in the fucking ocean. It wouldn't surprise me if he did a Google search like I did and was like, the Ark of the Covenant is in Greenland. I want to buy it. That would be...
Well, for the files to say they... Because essentially the files say what's released to the public.
Correct.
Say that it had already been retrieved.
I would think it's already been retrieved.
Oh, for sure.
It would have to be. Well, with that, I'm not even going to pull it up because it's going to take me 20 minutes to find it. But they opened it. They did open it. It mentioned that when it was opened, they were destroyed. somebody tried to open the box and they were immediately evaporated or what? Because that's what the notes where it said death and stuff like that was. Yes, me and
so
Wesley did like some more research.
Oh, you found deep insert.
We went into it like it was guarded by beings they couldn't correctly describe.
What does that sound like? The time in the Bible whenever anybody that touched it or tried to open it
Dies, yes.
instantly.
And they did. That's where it says decay. They decayed immediately.
Same as in the Indiana Jones movies.
Mm-hmm.
Random spirits that come, or random entities that came out
Right.
that they could not describe. That was found to be a mistake.
Yeah, I went backwards.
Yeah. But everybody there instantly died except for Indy and the lady that was with him. I don't remember her name.
Mm-hmm. So Harrison Ford's the chosen one.
Obviously.
Yeah, but I felt like I had to circle back to that one.
I'm glad you did, because that's very interesting.
It is, and there was some more stuff that I was like, I gotta look at this another day. I'm going too far into it.
Oh yeah. And guys, if there's ever anything like we mentioned briefly,
because we'd be doing that,
talk long about, or y'all feel like we're not in depth enough, guys, just let us know. Say, y'all tell us what y'all want us to talk about, and we'll look it up. The topic that we mentioned at the beginning that we're trying to find more information on, I'm actually, for y'all, granted Devin's doing the work, but he is sending me stuff to look up and research, that way I have my own basis to go off of. But we're willing to talk about whatever y'all want us to talk about. We need ideas. I can guarantee y'all, if y'all can stay silent for as long as y'all would like, we'll never run out of ideas. But we want to talk about what y'all want to hear about.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're one of those people that your TikTok feed, your Facebook Reels, your Instagram Reels, whatever, is on a whole nother frequency from what your friend group is, and nobody in your friend group wants to talk about something, man, shoot us a message. We ain't gonna put you out like that.
No, we'll talk about anything.
If we find it interesting, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I went on a 10-minute tirade about how I hate the U.S. government because of Moonland. I hate them for multiple reasons, but that's just another one.
But I mean, we can go as far as to why Devin hates McDonald's sweet tea.
It is
that nope. That's a secret. That's why I said it and not you. Shut up.
Always like, man, shut up. It's one simple reason.
You haven't gotten enough likes to go to your conspiracy theory corner.
That's not even a conspiracy theory. I've seen them.
If we
I've
get
seen them with my own eyes.
If any of our videos can ever get to 15 likes, we will start a Devin conspiracy theory corner.
I meant to make 15 accounts.
Yeah, you haven't done that yet. So until then, I will continue to state that. When I find that you have created 15 different accounts, I will up the number. But we are not fakes like that. We're not looking for clout. We want to talk about what the people want to hear about. We do not care what it's about, what it is.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
I mean, we talked about cheese caves the other week. We do not care.
Which are real.
No one ever said they weren't.
I just want to make that point across because it sounded like a joke. Everything in there was
yes,
true.
everything in there was true.
Minus the pickle thing. That is my conspiracy.
Yeah, that's Devin's conspiracy. Yeah. That's between him and the Jews. But he might be.
Fucking what?
As soon as I said it, I knew.
What? run Hollywood.
Oh shit! Oh.
Who's the retard now?
You are, not me.
Well, I'm in good company, apparently.
I just did not phrase that very well.
Why?
It's because it's kosher, and you made a comment about kosher.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was trying to get there, but I couldn't.
I am confused as to why all pickles are kosher. I've never seen a non-kosher pickle.
But you literally walked in the house one day, instantly got on a kosher rant, and that's what led me into that.
Okay, that makes sense.
For those that don't know, the Jewish people can only eat kosher foods. All pickles are kosher. And Devin walked into my house one day and got on a kosher rant, and that's how he got into the pickle theory and threw it in with...
No, that's not how I got on the pickle. I got in the pickle theory because I passed Sonic and they had like 5 signs.
Well, that, like I said, the pickle theory of where if you would shut the hell up and let me finish a sentence, when all the food restaurants were coming up with pickle flavored stuff, Devin was like, we have too many pickles. It's the Jews doing it because everything's kosher. And now we're going to have pickle pools to go along with our cheese caves. And people in the future are going to think that we worship cheese and pickles. That is how we got to Jesus Christ.
I thought it was I thought I said it was the U.S. government. Now, I was confused with the whole kosher thing because I've never seen a non-kosher pickle. I thought the Jews were over the pickle industry.
And that's where you went into your kosher rant. And that's why I come up with you had a problem with the Jews. And it wasn't until I said
I don't have a problem with the Jews.
It wasn't until I said it that it came out very wrong. And I was going to make another comment, but I know for 100% of a fact if I make that comment, we will get canceled. And if I get us canceled,
I'll be disappointed because it wasn't me.
Yes. I will never live it down.
No, you won't.
I will never live it down.
You won't.
But that is the pickle reference to it. But if anybody that didn't catch the joke was the fact that Devin ran that entire episode to say 2 words, and that was Jesus Christ. That is his entire structure to making that episode about that comment.
Our Lord and flavor. Is it sacrilegious?
With that note, thank y'all for tuning in to Running with Rabbits. This is the end of our segment. Y'all have a good day.
We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.